But I want to see what I get from today's pack opening, because I have just the slightest feeling I may end up pulling another Pirate Sig, as we get a Diamond Vintage here. Okay. If this is a Pirate, this would be awesome. Let's see who it is. It's no legend. Oh man, this has to be one of the best videos. What a way to start off 2024. I just have to say that. What a way to start off 2024. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. 2018 Fireballs here, back with another MLB 9 Innings 23 video. We're with the Pittsburgh Pirates team today, but before we kick it off, first of all, Happy New Year's to you all. It is 2024, and this is the first video of the new year. I'm looking forward to what this game is going to give us in this upcoming year, so if you guys haven't already, please subscribe down below and follow the channel to see what's going to happen in 2024. We're still looking at the new team SIGs across all teams, and we'll be doing the next 6 teams, which will include the National League East and the Oakland Athletics, as you guys can see right here. We're on the Pittsburgh Pirates team. I will get to what we have in our inventory in just a second, but let's look at these new SIG cards from 2023. Starting us off with the batters for the Oakland A's, we have Shea Langoliers, and the Oakland Athletics, as you all know, did not do great in 2023. So these cards are kind of brutal. They're not the worst cards in the game, surprisingly, but they're not the most ideal cards to get. I personally kind of like it when a team does bad and they have some rare cards here and there, because these cards most likely won't get SIGs ever again unless these players get really good. Usually it's a lot of outlier players that never really have big names that get SIGs. Anyway, first off is Shea Langoliers here, 66 base overall, pretty decent hitting card, pretty bad on the fielding and speed. His eye is low, and then 205 average, 22 home runs. I don't really see I don't see them giving a SIG to a better player than him in 2023. There's not much to choose from, honestly, like I said, from the 23 Oakland A's. Then you have Brent Rooker right here, who's the only other batter SIG, and he was the lone all-star for the Athletics this year, so well-deserved for him. 30 home runs, 246 average. Not sure if he's going to be a breakout star. This was a breakout year for him, but let me rephrase that. I don't know if he's going to be a star in the future. With him, you know, the A's can develop their players, but they haven't been doing so well in the last couple seasons, and their management is cheap. So we'll see what happens. But those are the 2 batter SIGs for the Oakland A's. Then they only got 1 starting pitcher SIG, and it was JP Sears. Again, like I said, for the batters, not many options to choose from. 4.5 ERA, 5-14 record, 161 strikeouts. And if you're an A's team and you get this SIG, I'd like to know down in the comment section below. Drop a comment and letting me know if you got any of these Oakland Athletics cards that most likely won't get another SIG in the game unless they outperform expectations. Moving on to the National League, though, we have the Philadelphia Phillies right here, who got a good amount of SIGs. For the batters, we have Bryson Stott 2023, and if you guys know what this picture is from, what game this is from, comment it down below. I'm pretty sure I know which game this is from, and hint hint, it's probably a playoff moment. 280 average, 15 home runs, 31 stolen bases. He had a really good season, and I think this card is well-deserved. 71 speed, 77 fielding. Not a prolific power hitter, but a good speedster and a very durable player who stayed on the field for most of the year, and he had a good high average as well. Alec Boehm, 23 here. Pretty sure he has one other SIG that's not as great with the fielding, so this is an upgrade from his other card. I'm not sure which year it is. I could actually take a look right now. 2020 is not as good as 2023. So this is the best Alec Boehm, I believe, out there right now at a 70 base overall, and I have nothing to really complain about here. He had pretty much a full season, good average, good amount of home runs. That's enough to get him a SIG. Then you have Kyle Schwarber here, which I kind of question the high eye with the low batting average that he had. I don't know if he struck out a lot. He must have walked a lot during the season. I didn't keep track of his stats. He did play most of the games in the season, but that 197 batting average and that 47 home run total is crazy. Could have honestly given him less contact, I personally think. 69 is a bit generous for that kind of average. He did hit a lot of home runs, though, and when he makes contact, oh boy, is the ball hit hard. Low fielding and low speed, so his batting stats are going to be, they're going to get all the points right there. So, good card. He has a couple SIGs already. Pretty sure 22 is still better. It is, so either way, though, Kyle Schwarber, whenever he gets a SIG, it's a lot of power and a lot of eye. Then you got Nick Castellanos right here. 69 base overall, low eye, must have struck out a lot, I'm assuming, during the season, but he finally has kind of turned the corner and gotten back to form since he joined the Phillies. 272 average, 29 home runs. And that's going to do it for the batter SIGs. Now, the pitcher SIGs are a little bit questionable to me, but I understand why Com2Us did this. The Phillies only got relief pitcher SIGs for this year. And when I looked at the options for the starting pitchers, they weren't honestly that impressive. And the only person that I thought deserved a SIG as a starting pitcher was Zach Wheeler, while he already has a 22 SIG that is significantly better. So for Phillies teams out there, I don't see this as being bad. Honestly, in the relief pitcher and closing pitcher department, just the relief pitcher department, the Phillies really lack. Before this season, before they added these 2023 relief pitcher cards, they only had Luis Garcia as their only lone non-vintage relief pitcher, which is pretty sad. So them adding 3 more relief pitchers makes sense to me. Starting us off, we have Jose Alvarado here, 65 base, a really good year, 42 games, 1.7 ERA, 64 strikeouts, and 10 saves. That is a good SIG, no doubt about it. Jeff Hoffman right here, 66 base, slightly better in the overall department, 2.4 ERA, 5-2, 69 strikeouts. Again, a good choice. And then Matt Strahm right here, 68 base, 3.29, a little bit higher ERA, but he had a ton of strikeouts. So I don't fault Com2 for giving them this many relief pitcher SIGs. Starting pitchers are nice, but the guy that only really deserved it with the best overall was Zach Wheeler. And all the other starting pitcher SIGs were below 69 base, which is not ideal for any SIGs. And then we have a Craig Kimbrell, and I'm gonna put it out there. There's another Craig Kimbrell to troll me until I can get his Red Sox card on my Red Sox team. So if we end up pulling this SIG anytime in the future on any team, it's gonna be a troll. A good year. I don't understand why they gave another closing pitcher SIG though, because they do have a lot of closing pitchers. And I know relief pitchers and closing pitchers can be put in the bullpen either way, but I honestly don't think Craig Kimbrell deserved one this year, but he had a decent season. I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. That's going to do it for the Philadelphia Phillies. Moving on to Miami, we have 2 starting pitchers here and 2 relief pitchers. Actually, 2 closing pitchers and 1 relief pitcher. It was one of the weird situations that some teams have. I know the Astros had this in 2021 where they got 2 closing pitchers, but the Marlins have the same thing here. Starting off with Braxton Garrett, though, 70 base overall, balanced stats across the board, except for the location. And that's a really good card right there. It's 9-7, 3.66 ERA, 156 strikeouts. I think he deserved that. He's going to be a superstar in the future if he keeps it up. Jesus Luzardo, though, 71 base right here. He had a SIG from the previous year, I believe. I could be wrong, though. I'm pretty sure he had one on the Athletics. That's what I'm thinking about. But 71 base overall. He had a good season, 10-10, 200 strikeouts, 32 games pitched. Was a very reliable starting pitcher. And then you have the lone relief pitcher for the Marlins, Tanner Scott, 67 base overall, 104 strikeouts, 2.3 ERA. No complaints there. Then you got 2 closers, AJ Puk, 23, who had a SIG for the Oakland Athletics last year. High ERA, questionable to give him a SIG for a high ERA. I think personally, since there's 2 closers, you could have given it just to David Robertson here. Robertson had the superior season in my opinion. More games, more strikeouts, and even more saves. Or actually they have an even amount of strikeouts. I didn't notice that, but I don't know why they gave Puk a SIG. He had a good base overall, but nothing outstanding. Com2Us, I don't know what they were doing, but Marlins have another closer. So be it. Then for the batters, they had 2 SIGs. Luis Arias, 23. Personally, I believe they could have given him a lot more contact. So if Aaron Judge hit 62 home runs with the New York Yankees last year and got 90 base power, a player who was hitting 400 for most of the season and ended the season with 354, I think should have at least gotten 85 base contact. 80 contact's not bad. I'm not blaming Com2Us, but I believe the contact could have been just a little bit higher, because not often do you see a guy hit 400 for most of the season and then finish the season with above a 350. You just don't see that often, unless you're Joe Mauer in his prime, which Joe Mauer is not playing anymore. And speaking of Joe Mauer, they did actually add his SIGs back, but that's another topic. Luis Arias, though, good SIG overall, good fielding. Power numbers are actually pretty generous considering he only had 10 home runs. But my pet peeve with this card is the contact. It could have been a bit higher. And then you got Jorge Soler right here, 67 base overall, low fielding and low speed. He hit 36 home runs, 250 average, very balanced card. And I think this is a perfect power hitting card. Not many times do you see the Marlins get good power hitters other than Giancarlo Stanton. Okay, that does it for the Marlins. And now moving on to the Atlanta Braves. And honestly, all the SIG cards, I looked at the roster for the Braves on this team in this game, and honestly, the only other batter that I think could have gotten a SIG was Sean Murphy. I would have swapped Arcia out for Murphy, just because Arcia didn't have the greatest season. I personally think that Sean Murphy had the better season at catcher, but let me know your guys' thoughts on that in the comments section. Let's look at that Arcia anyways. 69 base overall. Not a mediocre card, but an average card at best, and then a very average batting average, home run rate, hits, games played, questionable, but a good SIG still. Then my favorite card art in the whole game from 2023 SIGs, 72 base overall Matt Olson, played a full 162 games, 54 bombs, 283 average. That is a very, very awesome SIG. Austin Riley 2023, believe he has 3 SIGs in the game now for the Braves. This one is well deserved, no doubt about it. 37 homers, 281 average. And you got Michael Harris 23. Did he get a SIG for last year? No, he did not. So this is Michael Harris's first ever SIG. Low I, 70 base overall though, 293 average, 18 home runs, 20 stolen bases. He could have performed better during the year, but still for a second year player in the major leagues, not bad at all. And then Ronald Acuna Jr., the best card from 2023, 75 base overall. If he didn't get a SIG, the whole community would have been raging, but he did, and I kind of think they did him dirty on the stats. For the historic season that he had, I believe his speed should have been at least 85. 73 stolen bases, are you kidding me? We haven't seen someone steal that many bases since Ricky Henderson, I'm pretty sure. Or at least, no, since like Jacoby Ellsbury or Juan Pierre. That's insane. And then 41 home runs. I think the power is okay. Could have given him 80. Then the eye and the contact. I mean, this guy is the MVP. I feel like he could have gotten at least a 78 base at most. 76 at minimum. But it is what it is. The fielding's a bit low, so that does lower the base overall. Anyway, that's Ronald Acuna right there. And I think if he didn't get a SIG, like I said, the whole community would have been in an uproar. Then you go for the pitchers here. We have Spencer Strider, 23, 73 base overall. I don't know the stats for the other starting pitchers. I didn't get a chance to look at the Braves pitchers from 2023, but Spencer Strider had an outstanding year, 78 velocity, 77 location, and I think this is a good SIG for him. And then you have Rafael Iglesias. His 2022 SIG is better by 2 overall. Not sure if any other Braves pitchers would have deserved a SIG. I didn't look at them. But those are the 2 pitcher SIGs for the Braves. And then we go to the Mets here. And for the starting pitchers for the Mets, honestly, the Mets had such a bad year. I think Kodai Senga was the only reasonable card to give a SIG, and he got one. 2.98 ERA, 12-7, 202 strikeouts. He was the only reliable arm out of the rotation, besides Scherzer and Verlander, but they got traded. So Kodai Senga, his first ever SIG in this game. You love to see new players get new SIGs in the game. And then Adam Ottavino here, 64 base. Brooks Raley had a 64 base card, and I think you could have given it to Brooks Raley over him. But it was either give a relief pitcher SIG or give a closing pitcher, and they gave Ottavino the SIG here. I don't know why, but he already has a better SIG from 2022. I feel like it would have been better if they gave Brooks Raley one, since it would have been a new SIG for the Mets, but it is what it is. Then you get to the batters here. Jeff McNeil and Francisco Lindor are the only batters SIGs. McNeil, I think this is like 4th or 3rd SIG for the Mets. 270 average, 10 home runs, 10 stolen bases, average season at best. Not his greatest card either. And then Frankie Lindor, who has a 2022 SIG, but this one in 23 is far superior. 30-30 season with 254 batting average, 160 games played. Now, I heard a lot of people say that Pete Alonso, where's Pete Alonso's SIG? He had an outstanding year, and I don't disagree with that. The only reason I can think why Comtois didn't give him one is because he has one for 19, for 20, for 21, and for 22. This would be the 5th year in a row he's gotten a SIG, and basically every single year is the same, besides maybe like 20 or 21. Like, he has high power, good eye, good contact. It's the same copy and paste every year for Comtois, basically, and it would have been the same for 23. He basically had the same exact year that he had in previous years, and I can understand why Comto didn't give him a SIG for this year. It's kind of like the Clayton Kershaw thing. You can't give a guy 10 SIGs and keep on adding more. You gotta, balance it out. So I think they did a good job holding off on giving him a SIG. not to over flood the Mets sig pool. And finally, we're going to look at the Nationals here, and I'll take a short briefer time on this because the Nationals were not that good. For the batters, you got Luis Garcia right here. The Nationals did bad, so they had to pick some guy, and Luis Garcia was the pick here. 67 base, low power, not a lot of home runs, not a lot of stolen bases. Let me know about this in the comments. What do you guys think about this? I don't even really care, honestly, because the Nationals did so bad. Then you got CJ Abrams, who was an outstanding rookie. 47 stolen bases, 18 home runs, 245 average. If he can continue to develop his craft, he's going to be a good player in the future. He was an outstanding player on the Nationals this year, so he got 1 SIG, and it's his first ever SIG. And then Lane Thomas right here, who was probably the Nationals' best player as far as batters go. 28 home runs, 20 stolen bases, 268 average. He has a SIG from 22, and I'm pretty sure these SIGs are basically the same, just a little bit higher fielding on this Lane Thomas from 23. But those are the 3 batter SIGs for the Nats, and then you have 2 pitchers, 1 relief pitcher, 1 starter. Mackenzie Gore, 69 base, average year, 7-10, 4.4 ERA, 151 strikeouts. And then Hunter Harvey, 282 average, 282 ERA, 57 games, 67 strikeouts. Good card, good year, good SIG. And that's going to do it for the SIGs for today's video. Let me know your guys' thoughts about those SIGs in the comment section down below, and I'll be happy to converse with you about them. But we're with the Pittsburgh Pirates team today. We have 4 SIG player packs, and if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys check your inboxes for a free SIG player pack and free stars. I believe Comtibus gave out 2,024 stars for the new year and 1 free SIG player pack. We have that going, and then we'll get a mileage SIG pack soon enough, but not in today's video. We'll be doing combos. We have a prime player pack. Let's just start off with the packs we always do. Silver player pack first. For this Pittsburgh Pirates team, I still have that AJ Burnett that I got from the free agent market. I'm developing him, but I want to see what I get from today's pack opening because I have just the slightest feeling I may end up pulling another Pirates SIG. But I already have my Josh Bell to grade increase, and I don't have a grade increase ticket. So if we do pull another Pirate SIG, I'm hoping it's a diamond, so we don't have to use a grade increase. The free GI is still a long ways away for me, probably a couple more months. I've been slacking on it, so probably going to be until late February, early March, to when I can get the grade increase ticket to grade increase Bell. And that goes for all my teams. I'm at about 40 picks or 40 hits right now on the event, so give it about 2 months. As we pull our first diamond here, who's it going to be? Can it be a Pittsburgh Pirate team card? Oh no, it's an Addison Reed, 2016, recently just added back into the game. Believe he has a Mets SIG for this year, and I really wish I could pull his Red Sox SIG sometime in the future. All right, let's open up some of these anonymous player packs here, these premium batter and premium pitcher player packs. Not expecting much out of these. We get 1 gold out of 5. And if you guys may be wondering, I've been uploading a lot recently and lately, but that's because I'm on winter break right now and I've had a lot of time on my hands, so I'm happy that I get to put out this content for you guys. It's been fun for me, and I'm hoping to get something good out of these packs eventually. But as if you guys were ever wondering why I'm uploading so frequently now, it's because I have had a lot of time on my hands. So school's gonna be starting up in the next 2 weeks. Hopefully I'll still have time. We'll see how much longer I can upload like this. As we get a diamond vintage here. Okay, if this is a pirate, this would be awesome. Let's see who it is. It's no legend. Hey, let's go! That's what I'm talking about, man. Let's go, Dave Parker. 67 base. Not often do you get to pull a team diamond vintage from a regular premium player pack or premium vintage pack. That's incredible. Wow. And it's a really good hitting card too. I'm gonna have to see how that fits into my lineup. It may replace the Aaron Judge 22 that I have, but let's go. I called it right there. That's epic. I don't think I've ever gotten a team diamond vintage out of a premium vintage player pack before. That's awesome. I know I've gotten a team vintage out of a premium player pack before, but I think I'm genuinely honest that that's probably the first time I've ever gotten one from a vintage pack. 10 ultimate player packs here. How many diamonds are we going to get? 0. Big goose egg right there. Okay, I see how it is. No primes either. But we get another vintage. Bruce Hurst right there. Hoping I can eventually replace him on my Red Sox team in the starting rotation because he's doing absolutely terrible when I hit gold 2. It's just bad. Team selected player packs here. We get a diamond. Let's go. This is good. This is looking very good right here. Hopefully it's a good card. It's probably a 55 base. What do you know? It's AJ Burnett, 2015. It's not his better year. I have his 2013, which is his best year, but this will be used for upgrades. Decent grade increase. But hey, we got upgrade material. That's not bad at all. 7 more. Can we get a prime? No, no primes. All right, 1 gold, 3 silvers, and we get another vintage. Let's go. Jason Kendall. This is some great luck here. Hopefully we can get a sig. We got in a team vintage, we got in a team diamond, we got in a team diamond vintage, and now let's see if we can like top it off with a team sig, maybe even a team prime. Ultimate team selective pack here. Pittsburgh Pirates. Can we get a diamond? Okay, no, not gonna happen on that one. Just a gold, and it's gonna be Charlie Morton. He has a good year in 2014, I believe, for the Pirates. I know he has at least 1 good year. I just don't remember which one it is. Team select diamond pack here. Let's see who we're getting. Purple, maybe? Nope, no purple. All right, please be above a 65 base. That's not the worst thing I've ever seen. He has a sig, Chasen Tree, for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He has a sig for this year. But we'll see if I end up putting him in the bullpen. I believe he's a lot better than some of the guys that I have in there. All right, here we go. Prime player pack times 1. It's not a diamond. Can it be a pirate? And please don't be Mark Melancon. It's not a pirate. It is a Trey Mancini for the Baltimore Orioles. Not sure who he's going to be playing for this upcoming season. All right, and here we go. We have 4 sig player packs, and then we'll be doing sig combos. Can we get a diamond? Can we get a team sig? Can we make this work? Here we go. No diamond. Haven't seen a diamond sig in a couple of videos. But here we go. We have 3 silvers, 1 gold, starting off on the left side. Jose Leclerc, 2019, 64 base. I didn't know he had a sig for the 2019 season, but good for Rangers teams, I guess. All right, next silver. Hey, what do you know? It's one of the new sigs we looked at today. It's a Raisel Iglesias. And yeah, not much to say there. We already looked at this card. All right, right side, silver. Let's go, baby. This is so epic. Yes. It's another relief pitcher. Oh, let's go. Let's go. I would really like a batter, but I'm super happy. It's a bullpen sig, and we're going to use it. It's a vintage too, so it's not going to be easy to do. Oh, that is very, very good. Now we have 3 team sigs in total. We have Bell, we have Melancon, and now this Don Robinson. Oh man, this has to be one of the best videos. What a way to start off 2024. I just have to say that. What a way to start off 2024. And the gold right here. Another pirate maybe? Okay, no, it's a Jose Abreu 2015. Well, let's go. We got a Pittsburgh Pirates relief pitcher. It's not a diamond, unfortunately, but hey, we'll take a team sig any day. All right, we should be able to do 2 sig combos here, pending a team sig from the first one. So we'll do Leclerc, Abreu, and Iglesias first. Can we pull 2 team sigs in one video? I have never done it before. Never done it before. Can it happen today? 3, 2, 1. Oh, I saw the orange and the yellow. I thought that was a pirate. It is not. It is a Padre Fred McGriff. Let's take a look at that card right there. 72 base overall, 35 homers, good power, good eye, and good contact. Okay, here we go. Last one of the day. Michael Givens, Max Muncy, and Fred McGriff. Can we get another Pirates card? 1,000 stars. 3, 2, 1. Nope, it's a division rival Cincinnati Red. That's okay. Jesse Winker, 66 base overall. And interesting card right there. Good power. But let's go. We got another team sig for our Pirates team. And he's going to slot in nicely into the bullpen. He's a 68 base, so he is on par with Mark Melancon. I'm pretty sure these are the 2 best relief pitcher sigs for the Pirates that I could possibly pull. All the other Pirates team sigs as far as relief pitchers and closers are less than 68 base, last time I checked. So this is absolutely phenomenal. I think the only better one might be Joel Hanrahan. But we got Don Robinson and we have Mark Melancon, the best duo for Pittsburgh Pirates teams, I'm pretty sure. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below, hit share, and subscribe. Happy New Year's again to you all. Feel free to check out the links in the description box to other MLB 9 Innings YouTubers. I know they would appreciate your support, and I know you would enjoy their content. Feel free to check out my Instagram and my Reddit links as well. I post MLB 9 Innings content there pretty frequently. And I also have a Discord server. If you want to, feel free to join that. And if you need help with MLB 9 innings, I'd be more than happy to do so. With all that said and done, though, that's going to be it for me today. Have a great rest of your guys' day. God bless you guys. Jesus loves you. I will see you all in the next video.